Wondering about the benefits of a private limited company? Well, you have clicked on the right video. In this video, I will discuss the benefits of a private limited company established in India with all the benefits. Before I proceed, let me first introduce myself. I am Tushar Bakshi, a startup advisor at Setindiabiz, where we provide incorporation services to hundreds of companies every single month and help startups and small businesses to grow with our extremely affordable legal compliance services. But let me quickly discuss what a private limited company is. A private limited company is a company that is registered under the Companies Act 2013. The word private, as simple as it is, means that the shares of a private limited company cannot be sold to the general public and also not on any public platforms. The word limited conveys that the shareholders enjoy limited liability, which means that their liability will be as per their unpaid share capital. If you want to know more about this in great detail, then click on the I button and watch a complete video on this. You can check out the description box as well. A private limited company overall, other types of businesses such as proprietorships, partnership firms, limited liability partnerships, one-person companies and public limited companies has made it the most preferable choice among young startup owners. In this video, I'll try to educate you about all the benefits of private limited companies so that you make an informed choice on their legal statuses during their incorporation. Let's discuss the benefits. Number 1, limited liability of the shareholders. Number 2, high potential for growth. Number 3, preferred by banks and financial institutions. Number 4, easy to incorporate. 5, low income tax. 6, perpetual existence. Now let's quickly discuss these benefits of private limited company. A private limited company has several benefits over other types of business entities. Private limited companies are not only easy and affordable to incorporate but also carry credibility as legally incorporated entities. Besides, they are exempted from several mandatory legal compliances under the Companies Act 2013. As a legal entity, private limited companies also enjoy the power to sue third parties in a court of law. Moreover, features like limited liability for owners, a complete separation between ownership, business and management, and no minimum requirement of authorized capital for setting up the business make private limited companies an affordable and profitable venture to establish and operate. Limited liability for the shareholders. A liability is something that an individual or business owes to another individual or business, usually in terms of money. Now, as far as the owners or shareholders in a private limited company are concerned, the liability or the amount that they have to pay under any circumstances in their personal capacity cannot exceed the amount that is outstanding towards the company out of their subscribed share capital in the company. In simple words, the liability of the shareholders of a private limited company is limited to the unpaid part of the share capital subscribed by such shareholders. If you compare this feature to business structures like a sole proprietorship or a partnership firm, you will be able to measure the extent to which it is beneficial for investors and promoters to incorporate a company as an alternative. In a sole proprietorship or a partnership firm, the owner is liable to pay all the dues that the business owes to a third party, and that too from their personal income or assets. The liability of owners in these business structures cannot be restricted to the amount of capital that they have promised or invested into the businesses. This feature alone makes a private limited company extremely attractive to its investors and makes fundraising for the business quite easy and effortless. High potential for growth. Another important aspect that makes a private limited company attractive for investors is its promising growth potential in the Indian and international markets. For decades, a private limited company has been a popular name in industries across the globe. We have large brands like Coca-Cola India, Mother Dairy, and Parle in the food and beverages sector, big names like Toyota and Jaguar in the automobile sector, monopolies like Google India and Microsoft India in the IT sector, etc. All started as private limited companies in India, preferred by banks and financial institutions. Not just for investment, but a private limited company is also a credible choice for receiving loans and credits by banks and financial institutions. This is possible due to two primary reasons. The first one being the mandatory incorporation of the company, and the second one being its separate legal identity. As an incorporated entity, all the details of the company are available in publicly accessible government databases, which banks and financial institutions can reliably refer to while granting loans to companies. This can prevent banks and other financial companies from getting deceived or forged by companies operating with fake details. After having understood the benefits that private limited companies offer to their investors and creditors, we can now discuss the legal benefits of private limited companies. Easy to incorporate. A private limited company is established and registered under the Companies Act of 2013. The Act makes it mandatory for all private limited companies to get registered with the Registrar of Companies under the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. The process of incorporation is online, simple and easy. All that the applicant needs to do is visit the official website of the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and submit the application for company registration, along with the necessary documents and application fees. The entire process is 100% online from beginning to end. You can also outsource the task to us and we will take care of the rest. Low income tax. As far as the question of fulfilling its compliances and paying its taxes is concerned, yes, forming a private limited company is also very affordable. A company can avail tax holidays for 3 consecutive financial years under Section 801AC of the Income Tax Act. Recently, in the year 2019, the corporate income tax is reduced from 30% to 25% if the annual income of the company is less than or equal to Rs 400 crores. Perpetual existence. A private limited company can exist beyond the life of its shareholders after the death or departure of a shareholder. The shares he previously held can be easily transferred to a new shareholder. A public limited company can therefore legally exist until it is explicitly dissolved. And that is the end of this video. Subscribe to our channel for more informative content on startup formation in India. Also, if you found this video helpful, click on the like button and share the content ahead.